And welcome to a Braun Thermoscan 5-minute teardown. I'm recording this video because due to the lockdown here in the UK, it was advisable to take your temperature, and about a week into lockdown, the best thermometer we had started misreading. It would read high, it would read low, and then it would read normal for a while, and then it just started reading too low, or it wasn't in your ear, and just gave up the ghost. So I thought I'd stick it to one side and see if I could fix it. I did take it apart, clean up some of the contacts, put it together again, and it worked for another week, and then it went berserk again. So we had to resort to using a mercury and a glass thermometer from the 60s. But then the wife broke that, so eventually when the lockdown was eased, I bought a new Braun Thermoscan when the price came back to a reasonable value. So I hope you enjoy the video. Right, let's see how we get the board out. Some screws here. Sorry about that, you missed me pulling it off with a pair of pliers, as it did take a while to work out, but it doesn't appear to be a locking mechanism. Doesn't take much to guess what that is from its part number. 24C02, some E² prom. Not quite sure that one is, but we'll look it up. Zebra strip for the display, which is under there, and the sensor is down there. This is the main controller chip, and I'll give you a quick look at the datasheet. Right, here we have the datasheet. It's an NEC 8-bit single chip microcontroller, and the part number on the chip was the 789326, and as we can see, it's used for remote control. It's got an on-chip LCD and various other little timers and things, but we're not really worried about that. Here we can see 789326. It's got 16 KB, and it calls it program memory ROM, and it only mentions one, the 328 I think it is, that mentions anything to do about having a flash ROM. So these look like they're going to be mask programmed or one-time programmable, so no real use to the hobbyist. And as you can see, one of its main audiences is healthcare equipment, and so there's various different types. Sort of scroll down, various families, various bits inside, and just a sort of basic sort of chip. There's the pinout. I'll put a link down if anyone's interested, but block diagram, usual sort of things. Can't see, there's RAM, again mentions ROM, bit of RAM there, doesn't mention E² prom or anything like that, so it doesn't look like it can be reused. So that's about as far as I'm going to go. I'll put a link to the datasheet down in the comments. This chip I searched and searched and searched and couldn't find any data on it, so if anyone finds anything on it, please put it in the comments. Well, this is the important working end of it. the thermal sensor. You see there's no part numbers on it, and the only real recognizable numbers are the part number for the PCB, which is coming up any second now. There we have it. Just made it in the 5-minute mark. If you want to see more, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.